Hey guys, today is June 6th. This is day number 2 at Hilltop 91. I got up here yesterday morning, up here with Rob and his wife Kathy. Um, Big shout out to them. Um, anyway, last night we had a little bit of activity. Started off pretty good. Back over towards the direction where my gift stump is, which is okay, the direction I'm facing the camera. Well, I'm looking the direction of the gift stump. Um, but I saw, at first I thought it was a green twinkle light, but it was too big and too bright. And then I saw the other one, and so it was green eye glow. And then right after that, I saw a big red flash um, in that same area. Um, at uh, at one point, there was a shimmering image standing directly in front of me, and either Rob and Kathy will get over while I'm making this video, or I will shoot another one with both of them, hopefully before it gets dark. Um, but I just want to talk about the experience I had last night, which was a little unique. Um, it's something that Chuck has experienced, and I believe it's the first time that I've experienced this. But who's to say? Just because I don't remember it doesn't mean that they haven't done it to me already. Anyway, something woke me up about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I could hear footsteps outside my tent, and a couple of clicks and a couple of pops, and I was out cold. Um, at about 10 after 2, I got woke up. Um, I was having a dream about aliens, not Greys or anything like that, but the movie Aliens. And there's a long story involved in that, so we're not going to get into that today. But it's just an issue I've had since the movie Aliens, the second movie, came out. Anyway, uh, one of the aliens had jumped on me, and that's when I woke up. But what I felt was the only way I can describe it is there was a hand um, inside my right side, and kind of like in the belly area. And when I woke up, I felt it there for a minute, and then it was gone. But outside the tent, there was at least two of them. I believe maybe a third one about 20 feet away. But they were clicking and popping. But this time, there was, you know, they were talking, not very loud. I do have it on the audio recorder. It's just the issue is my audio recorder was pointing 180 degrees away from where this was taking place. And, well, you can see where I'm sitting. There's my tent, and it was just the other side of my tent. My head is on the far side of the tent. And so the back, let me see if I can do this. That back corner of the tent right there, and then the back side of the tent. Um, I could hear the footsteps, I could hear the clicks and the pops, and so I said, what did I say? Drawing a blank now. Oh, I said, hello, my friends. Hictu Su. or no, not Hiktu. So he said, "Hello, my friends, Hiktahoyove. Um, everything that I say to them um, is things that I have them recorded saying. And yes, I have them recorded saying Hikta and Hoyove and a whole bunch of other things. But this time, it was about a minute later, and then they started talking back and forth to each other and to what I believe was the third one about uh, 20, 30 feet away on the other side, farther back. And it was very close to Samurai Chatter. Um, but I'm telling you, it was like listening to Aborigines, because the way they click and pop uh, when they're talking, it's just incredible. Um, this was kind of a impromptu trip. You probably saw the previous video why I came up this weekend, and because of grandchildren birthdays, and I got a VA appointment and so forth and so on. So here I am. I'm gonna be packing up at first light and heading home because I want to get out of here before all the other campers. There we go. Before all the other people that are up here camping head back to the Phoenix metropolitan area, which, if you're not out of here right as the light's coming up, it's like half of Phoenix comes up here to get out of the heat. But anyway, so back to this hand inside of me. Um, Damnedest thing, that I have felt. Um, it's not that it was painful or uncomfortable. It was just weird, and kind of the area where the hand is, or where I think the hand was part of the colon that's called the transverse colon. It travels horizontally across your upper belly area. And since Desert Storm, I've had a lot of internal issues, including, let's just say I've had more colonoscopies than most people, and I'm only 51 years old. I was supposed to have one 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, something like that, but because of this pandemic, yes, I said a pandemic, otherwise known as the sheep flu, they canceled my colonoscopy and scheduled it for the 17th of this month, June, and they canceled it again. For the past 5 years, every time they've gone in, they found polyps, they remove them, they're nothing to be worried about at this point in time. So I'm real curious to see next month, as long as it doesn't get canceled, when I go in to get scoped, see if there's any polyps or not. Think of it what you will. I mean, I have no idea. It's just something that's crossed my mind, and we'll see what happens. We've got another night to go. So hoping for equal or better activity tonight, but we take what we get. Got another camper that has pulled into the campsite earlier today, and I kind of had a run-in with this guy last year. I'm not too thrilled with him. I don't know if I'd mentioned in a video from like end of last August time frame, would have been early September. But I was up here with Chuck, and the guy pulls up and wanted to know how long we're going to be here. And I was like, well, we just got here, and we're going to be here a week. and he got a little upset because this is his camping spot. But so he moved over to the other side of the area. And after that trip, I came back up here like 5 days later, 4 days later, something like that, and they had cut down a bunch of trees to make it more comfortable for their campers. You know, inexcusable. You know, this area's got more than enough open space. Um, you know, besides, it's illegal to cut down a standing tree. But yeah, so this guy isn't one of my favorites, and so I'm glad I'm leaving in the morning, and he's going to be in this spot for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, which is going to be right about the time that I make it back out. I've got to get tie rods replaced on my truck before I come back up, and that'll be about it. What you got there, Rob? Strawberries, blueberries, carrots, and what?
Strawberries, blueberries, carrots, and beans.
Taking it out to the gift stump?
I don't know what they like.
Right. He says, I don't know what they like. Taking.
I didn't know if you wanted to go or not.
No, I'm all right. Yeah, he's taking. No, I forgot what he said. Blueberries, raspberries, and beans, I think is what he said. Yeah, we've set 2 pies out. The first pie I set out yesterday at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we went back and checked it around 4:30, and the pie was gone. And so we put a apple turnover in the pie container that was left behind, and they went and checked it this morning, and not only the apple turnover was gone, but the container is nowhere to be found. You know, we I don't think we scoured the area as good as what I normally do looking for the containers, because I don't want the trash left out here. But I'm not gonna, you know, go walk spiral circles and go out 5 miles to find a pie container. If it's that important to them that they took it to wherever, then it's their responsibility now. They leave it behind for me to take care of. I'll take care of it. They take it away, it's theirs. So yeah, Rob's taking some stuff out there. So we'll see what happens with it tomorrow morning. I will more than likely be gone by the time they get up. So we'll correspond about it over the phone. But that's about all I got for now. I'm gonna try and get another one together so Rob can tell you about what he got to experience this trip. But for now, peace out.